Y00TS, a non-fungible token collection that was once among the top projects on Solana, plans to migrate away from Polygon and return the $3 million grant it received from the Ethereum Layer 2 earlier this year. Y00TS said it planned to migrate to Ethereum in order to unite the DGods and Y00TS communities. DGods, another project created by Los Angeles-based startup D-Labs, migrated to Ethereum in the month of April. Y00TS said that the date of the migration would be announced shortly. DGods also announced the upcoming release of a Season 3 collection in tandem with the migration news. The two projects initially announced their departure from Solana in December, with DGods project leader Rohan Vora, known as Frank, explaining in a Twitter space that the collection had capped out on Solana. Prior to the announcement, sales of DGods and Y00TS made up nearly 70% of all Solana NFT sale volume, according to NFT marketplace Magic Eden. Y00TS completed its migration to Polygon earlier this year and planned to use the grant money to fund its team expansion and continue to grow its project. Polygon said it plans to redeploy $1 million of the refunded grant to empower its native network of builders as well as creators. Polygon co-founder Sandeep Nailwal appeared supportive of the decision, saying that Vora and his team were helpful in expanding Polygon's growing NFT ecosystem. Response to the announcement was mixed on X, formerly Twitter, though most community members sounded off in support of the move. Following the announcement, sales of Y00TS NFTs were up, while DGods NFTs were down, according to data from OpenSea.
Riot Platforms, one of the largest publicly traded Bitcoin miners, reported mixed earnings during the second quarter of 2023. It reported an adjusted earnings per share loss of $0.17, beating FactSet consensus analyst estimates for a loss of $0.20 per share, but revenue came in $76.7 million short of analyst estimates of $84.6 million. Quarterly revenue consisted of $49.7 million from Bitcoin mining, $7.7 million from data center hosting, and $19.3 million from engineering. The quarterly revenue compared to $72.9 million in the year-ago period, with the rise driven by a 27% increase in Bitcoin production, offset by lower Bitcoin prices. Shares of Riot were falling 1.4% to $16.12 in after-hours trading on Wednesday. Riot shares are up more than 383% this year, having benefited from the strong performance of Bitcoin. The company noted in its filing that it expects to benefit from growing consolidation in the Bitcoin mining industry this year. The company anticipates challenging environment to persist in 2023, which will continue to be a period of consolidation in the Bitcoin mining industry. Riot said it expects to reach total self-mining hash rate capacity of 12.5 exahashes in the fourth quarter, whereas previously it anticipated this happening sometime in the second quarter of 2023. The company retreated guidance given in its July update that its total self-mining hash rate capacity is expected to reach 20.1 exahashes by mid-2024.
The US Securities and Exchange Commission said in a court document on Wednesday that it will submit an interlocutory appeal of the judge's decision on Ripple's programmatic XRP sales. As other aspects to the SEC case go toward trial, the SEC said it was asking for leave to appeal a portion of recent ruling. The regulator said that granting an interlocutory appeal might avoid the necessity for two trials for the SEC and the government. Specifically, the SEC seeks to certify the court's holding that defendants' programmatic offers and sales to XRP buyers over crypto asset trading platform and Ripple's other distributions in exchange for labor and service did not involve the offer or sell of securities under the Hovetes, the SEC filing said. The federal judge concluded last month that while Ripple's programmatic sales to individual investors through exchanges did not violate securities legislation, its direct sales of XRP to institutional investor did. The trial on further matters that Judge Annalisa Torres of the US Southern District Court did not decide on during the motions for judgment was tentatively planned for the second quarter of 2024. The SEC recommended publishing an opening brief outlining the appeal on August 18th and emphasized that Ripple will have to respond by August 16, 2023, a week following the letter's filing. If the judge approves the filing, Ripple would have 2 weeks to react and the SEC would have another week to respond to Ripple. That's all in today's special segment. For more such updates, watch 3.tv or log on our website www.3wordstv.io or scan the QR code to know more. Thank you.